Good morning everyone. So today I am thinking of doing a vlog because I haven't vlogged in a while, but that's actually a lie. I filmed a couple of vlogs while I was in New York and Miami, but I haven't gotten around to editing them. So I do plan to still put them out, but it's just gonna take a while. And even though it's already fall and those was real like summer videos, I think it's still helpful because it's mostly about, you know, the plant places that I found in New York and in Miami. So yeah, so today is just gonna be like a chill day. I think I'm going to do, first I'm gonna propagate my string of hearts. I know I mentioned in a video that I don't plan to propagate for my string of hearts this year, and we're just gonna wait till next season. But I'm trying a new method of propagating, and it's not the usual, you know, put in water or put directly in the soil. I'm gonna use ground up sphagnum moss, and we'll see. I have a lot of success propagating in sphagnum moss, like with my Cebu blue pothos, my Monstera adansonii, and right now I have a couple of other plants that are propagating in sphagnum moss, and they're doing quite well. So I'm gonna try it with the string of hearts and maybe also my string of pearls, but today I'm just gonna do the string of hearts. And then later on I'm gonna head to Target, and then I'm gonna go to Mom's Organic to drop off some recycling that my county doesn't pick up, which sucks, but I'd rather, you know, bring it to that recycling area than just throw it away in regular trash and have it end up in the landfill. And then maybe I'll do some stops to Goodwill and maybe Home Depot and Lowe's, see if they have any plants or anything on sale when it comes to houseplants. So yeah, so a typical vlog for me, but yeah, so let's get the day started, and I hope you enjoy watching. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Thank you. Alright, see you soon. hearts, and usually I know when people would try to propagate from their string of hearts, they cut from the bottom. I am not doing that because if you've watched my previous videos, when I was talking about this string of hearts, I found out that when you cut from the bottom, what happens is when the strings will continue to grow back. They're not just gonna like stop at that length, but what happens is they split, which is, I mean, for most people that's fine, and it will grow into two new strings like this one. This is like one stem, and then it's kind of split at the top and create a new strings, which is fine, but I kind of want to maintain the thickness of this string of hearts consistent, so I am not going to do cut from the bottom today, and I'm also trying to make it grow long. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to cut off from one string, and I'm going to cut the one that is that produced that split. So I am going to cut this one. So moment of truth. And oh, so there you go. So this is the string of hearts that I'm going to propagate, and because it is quite a significant length, I would probably try to cut it 5 to 7 times if I could, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to propagate it, which is different from other string of hearts propagation videos that you might have watched where they just stick it in water or stick it in soil. So yeah. Okay, so what I've done is I've cut that long string of hearts into several pieces. So this was kind of the tail end of it, and this one I took off the leaves here, and then this one I'm actually going to pop into water. This is kind of like to see which method grows faster, the usual traditional letting it propagate in water, or the way that I'm going to show you right now. And so these two pieces I've cut also, or took out 2 of the leaves for the roots to grow, and this 2 also, and this one I'm just going to put on top, and with the hopes that it would grow roots from here. Okay, so what I'm doing different than the usual just propagated in soil or in water is I've crushed up some sphagnum moss, which you can see right here, and I soak it in water, and I've just kind of squeezed the water out of it right now, so it's just moist sphagnum moss. I have propagated in sphagnum moss successfully in the past, like this one with my Cebu Blue, which is the fresh cuttings that I have currently propagating in sphagnum moss. And usually sphagnum moss comes into this big long chunks, and with Cebu Blue and pothos, and for other plants that have hardier roots, once they grow it's perfectly fine. But even like with the Cebu Blue pothos, I actually accidentally snapped one of the roots when I was taking the sphagnum moss off. And with the string of hearts, their roots, even when mature, is very delicate. So by crushing up the sphagnum moss, it's easier for me to remove it from the soil, and when I transfer it, remove it from the roots and transfer it to soil. So what I'm going to do is, so this one, like I said, I'm just going to pop in the water. I'm just going to put it together with the pothos that I'm also propagating right here, and that should be fine. And what I'll do is I just grab some of the moss. Actually, sorry, I'm gonna put it in this container, which has like a bunch of holes in it that I just poke with a hot metal barbecue stick. And I use a clear plastic just so also I don't have to take it out this magnum moss to see if the roots is actually growing. With this like clear Chinese takeout container, I could just see if the roots are actually growing, and I don't have to disturb it, because like I said, the string of hearts roots is very delicate even when it's mature and long. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to transfer the sphagnum moss in this container. Probably just fill it about halfway through. And then I'm gonna grab some sphagnum moss and grab one of the strings that I just cut the bottom of but still left some of the leaves in the string, in the cutting, and just like wrap it around the around the node where I expect the roots to grow. And that's pretty much it. I'm not packing it too lightly, just enough that covers the entire node, and then I'm just gonna pop it above here, and then maybe try to position this around the sphagnum moss. So I'm gonna do the same for the other one over here. If you can see the nodes, grab some more sphagnum moss, wrap it around, and then just pop it in here, just like that. And then for the rest of the smaller ones, I'm just gonna lay them on top, and then maybe sprinkle some sphagnum moss in between the leaves, just so it will stay down. And I know, like, this stamps, I could cut it shorter because I know this will just eventually rot, but just for support right now, I'm keeping it. And if I have to cut it eventually, I will, but I think it's gonna be fine. And I'm just gonna lay it mostly in the middle, and yeah. So for this one, I don't really have to water it. Because the weather is now cooler, so I don't really see the need to water this. And what I'm going to do is just mist this every day until I see some significant root growth, and then probably then I would start watering it. But even then, I'm probably not gonna give it more than like a tablespoon or two of water. So let's see where I can put this. Okay, maybe when I'm lying it down to, I'm putting it where I think the roots would grow. So because, like, see over there, I think it might grow from there, or it actually has one from here too. So this one's actually double-sided, so I'll just like put it down there and then put some sphagnum moss on top. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've seen other people like cover this up so that it will like have some humidity and whatnot, but because it's string of hearts and this rot very easily during a propagation process, I am not trying to create more moisture than it actually needs. So I think misting it every day should be fine. Put some under, and yeah. So yeah, that is my different way of propagating string of hearts than the usual propagating it directly in water or sticking it directly in soil. So yeah, that's it. That's how I propagate my string of hearts with crushed sphagnum moss. Heading to Target. The only reason I'm here is because they sent me coupons because they just remodeled, so I'm gonna see what I can get for the coupons they gave me. They got this fake supplements for $5. Halloween stuff. I'm gonna grab a card because I might pick up some paper towels and toilet paper. The light bulbs in my bathroom went out. The one for my vanity mirror. So I'm thinking of getting this. It's $11.99. Planters and fake plants. I like this one. It's like $20. Jesus. Maybe a smaller one. This is the plant stand. I've been waiting to go on sale, but it's like 50 bucks still. This is a pretty watering can, but I would have to refill it so many times. This one's cute. Terrarium tool set. Heart and Hand by Joanna Gaines. I always love her stuff. They can get pricey though, but you can find them on clearance sometimes, even at Marshall's. For gardeners. Children's book. This might make a good plant shelf, but it's also like $45. This is a big ass mug. These mugs are on clearance. Let me see if I could find my letter. I'm looking for the letter M. B's okay, because my last name starts with B. But an M would be nice. Didn't see an M, only a B. But I don't know, $3 maybe? No? We'll see. Chrissy Teigen. I also love her. I want to read this book, but I haven't even read the original one, so. So Target was a bust. I didn't really find anything, and so I just got like paper towels, toilet paper, and some washcloths. And I also actually picked up some makeup wipes, but then when I got to the counter, it was a lot more expensive than I thought, and I shouldn't be using makeup wipes anyway, so I just returned it. So yes, I only got 3 items, and now I'm on my way to Mom's Organic to just drop off some recycling, maybe pick up matcha, and then head to Michael's maybe, and go to Home Depot, Goodwill, maybe Lowe's. I don't think I'm gonna hit all of those, but we'll see, because I spent way too much time at Target and didn't really accomplish anything. So yeah. So now I'm at Mom's Organic. I just dropped off my recycling, and I'm now looking for the matcha tea that I had here at their coffee bar, which tastes really good, but I can't find it now. I think it might be this one, but it doesn't look like the same tin can from what I remember. So I'm trying to see which tea I can get. I prefer it to be a loose tea, just because I just read an article that the tea bags of the teas contains plastic, even the ones that are supposedly paper, because the paste that they use to glue them together contains plastic. So this one, this says in bleach tea bags. So I don't know, but I prefer it to be loose. Well, I think I'm just gonna get this because I think it might be this one. I don't have a West though, but it's too expensive, $20 for a West. I might just get a small one. Yes, so I'm not gonna go to Michael's anymore, even though I have a coupon, because I just didn't want to spend money. And I think, well, right now I'm at Home Depot, so I'm just gonna see what they have. And I'm not really looking to buy any plants, so I don't know what I'm really doing here. But after this, I'm gonna stop by Goodwill and then maybe also Lowe's. But I'll see. If I do good in time, I'll stop by Lowe's. If not, I'll just do Goodwill. So yeah, see you inside. Here we are at Home Depot. Okay. Oh, they're just restocking. Okay, yes, they're so pretty. Aquariums. Jafura. Qualifies. That's a red philodendron Congo. for $27. A monkey plant. I forget it. It's $18. I think that's the very good piece, maybe. This one is $10. Oh, forget it. They have the pink. They have the pink succulents, but I don't know if I should get them because they don't look like in the best condition. It took me forever to pick, but I end up not getting it at all because I don't know. I'm really trying not to be in a no buy, and I like it. It's a wish list plant-ish, but not really. And if I'm only like want to get it because of the price, then maybe I shouldn't get it. But the plant doesn't really look that good for me to get it, so I don't know. So I'm gonna go to Goodwill now and maybe stop by Lowe's. But yeah, Home Depot was also a bus. At Goodwill, see if we have any luck here. Because so far, this vlog has been a buzz. I like this one. It has the plant decor and it's a green tag, which is the color sale of the week. It's big for me, but I like oversized shirts and it's a green tag. Here's what I got at Goodwill. This Hello Fall coaster. This bamboo trivet, which I'm going to use to remount my staghorn fern. And this pot is a green tag sale, so this was only 99 cents. And I got a couple more pots. This one I actually have a exact one at home, but I thought I should get it just in case I need them to match. So yeah, those are all the things that I got from Goodwill. All in all, they came to a total of $7. Well, actually, it was $6.62 and I rounded up, so it all became $7. So yeah, I'm gonna stop by Lowe's real quick and then I'm just gonna head home. Alright, I'm at Lowe's. I'm just gonna stop by real quick. I'm gonna spend like more than 15 minutes here. I'm just gonna see what they have. I'm gonna head home, have lunch, and maybe wash the car. They have Christmas trees. Christmas trees, Christmas trees. Let's see what they have. I don't think they have a lot. Oh, that looks cute. Ooh, what does this smell me? I don't smell anything. Lemon cypress. Alright. Corn trees, woody. Ferns. Is this the begonia maculata? No, it's begonia rex. True. I'm looking to add to fill them if not to fit them. We could probably get a discount if you buy it now. This plant, I guess, is a calathea. It's marked as a calathea. Let me go down and see. Oh my god, it's like dying. Which is why I pass on the calathea more as a prayer plant, what have you, at the Home Depot, because I feel like this is what's gonna happen. But it says it's a calathea, didn't say what kind. Well, they just need a lot of humidity, and that's something that I can't provide in my home right now. Oh, it's from Costa Farms. Yeah, so I mean, it's pretty if it's, you know, not looking like this. Let's see this one. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if I ask for a discount, they're only just gonna give me 10% off. So, I don't know. Probably not. I'm gonna pass as well. This one is $10.98. This is an evergreen, I think. I might get an evergreen, but I want something that is like completely just this color. I forgot what exactly the name of it. Oh, I see a Pothos Enjoy over there. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's $10.98 though, but I have no space for that. I'm like, for these plants that are good to have, but I don't like super wish list. I think I'm just gonna hold off until next growing season to grab them. Got more. See how bad they are. Like freaking dead. No, the Calatheus. Pothos Enjoy is $12.98. Oh. I don't know. It's okay. I already have one. I mean, it's Pearls and Jade, not Pothos Enjoy, but close enough. Look at all the Christmas stuff. They already have that. Alright, I think I'm just gonna head home and eat lunch. Alright, see ya.